Hello everybody and welcome to episode 10 in the Casual Chunk Man series. And for those of you who aren't familiar with this or the rules of it, there should be a link somewhere on the screen and everything. I usually have an intro in these videos, but this one is super long, so I figured I would just talk to you guys instead. And I mean, my character just is so handsome in general, so we may as well just have him on the screen for this. But with that being said, I hope you guys are excited for episode 10, the big 1-0, because I am pumped and this is a big episode, guys. We get a lot done in this one, and I would definitely stick around to the end. A lot of stuff happens. I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys, obviously, but I am really happy with the way this video turned out. It's a long one, but it's a good one for sure. So with that being said, I won't ramble too much before we get into the action. I just wanted to quickly cover what we got done in the last video because I didn't have time to edit it into this one. We were able to finish off the 30 range, and we are currently in the Catherby Shores chunk. The only thing that we have to get done left in that chunk is the 80 cooking, and then also the 76 fishing, and then we can finally leave, because we need to obviously catch a shark, and then cook the shark in that chunk. But those are the only two things that we still need to get done. There is one more item that comes up that I have to get done. I will talk about that in the next clip. But with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, let me know how I'm doing. Join the friends chat, LikeEmChunky friends chat. We have a clan chat as well if you want to come hang out. Everyone's super cool in there. And yeah, thanks for the support, guys. I really appreciate all you guys, seriously. Peace and love. Enjoy episode 10. Starting us off with an awesome level here. We're about to hit, or I guess we just did hit level 69 fishing. Pretty cool. I'm back to fishing the bass and the cods and the mackerels and everything because turns out there's this cool item called I think it's a giant or a big bass that I just did not even realize existed. I could have sworn I searched for this. I actually had Source Chunk himself, the man behind the chunk picker that we all use that makes all these accounts possible. He was like, hey, do you want to check out our Lord and Savior, the giant bass, as well? So I was like, yep, I will definitely do that. So shout out to you, Source Chunk, again for all the awesome work you do, and then also showing some love in the series and letting me know that I should probably get a giant bass done. So we're gonna hop on that now, get some of these done. It's only a 1 in 1K drop, so it shouldn't be too bad to get, and I like seeing the collection log slots pop up, so hopefully we'll get one of those soon. One thing I also forgot to mention is that 69 fishing is actually halfway to level 76, I believe. So it just means we have to do everything we just did and then over again. So super fun, super exciting. I will see you guys in the next clip, I guess. There is 76 cooking. 4 more levels to go. Well. If you look at the clan chat down here, may or may not have had an appearance from the almighty big bass. That's pretty cool to see, honestly. Let me quickly run to the bank, because I'm curious how many this took us. It's a 1 in 1K drop, and I'm pretty sure I'm equally as spooned on this as I was with the big swordfish. Okay, let's take a gander at the old bank. Oh my god. Yeah, so we went pretty spooned on that one as well. 1/5 the drop rate around there, so that's cool to see. Put the giants next to each other. So we got both these done now. Eventually we'll get the big shark too, I'm thinking. Oh, I need to grab a harpoon. Yeah, I think eventually during the fishing guild, I'll get a big shark, because I'm probably going to need to get 82 fishing anyway to get the minnows. So I think that's the plan right now. I'm not sure. I'm still kind of up in the air on that one. Let me know what you guys think about that, actually. Is it worth it even waiting for the big shark, or should I just maybe like fish 5,000 sharks or something, and then just if I get it, I get it, and if I don't, I don't. But I don't know. Anyway, back to the harpoon fishing. Not really close to a level, honestly. These clips are pretty close together. Myths over here from the CC tempting me with these arrows on the ground that he's just dropped. 9,000 bronze and 7,300. Could really use those because I have no Avas. Just tempting me with those. That's funny. Shout out to Myths. Yo, and he's also offering me a bond. He's got like 3 accounts here, actually. This guy's such a beast. But thank you so much, dude. I love the bonds. I really appreciate it. You are the man. Hey. Thank you, bro. Monthly union dues paid to be in the CC. I appreciate it, my man. Thank you again for supporting the channel. Well, hello everyone. It's been quite some time since I've actually filmed a clip, so I think I sent out a community post saying that I was going to be gone for a couple days, so that we're pushing back this episode. But I am back now, and here's 70 fishing. Pretty cool milestone. I don't know what I get with this. Oh, leaping sturgeon. I don't know how close I am to that, but that's pretty cool. A little milestone there. We're kinda... Never mind, we're not even close to that, but it's nice to be back, fishing and everything, everyone in the clan. There we go, 70 fishing. Cool to be back, though. I'm excited to get back to SAFK fishing and finish off this chunk. Oop, just missed the level, but there's 77 cooking. Didn't get the recorder on in time. Nothing with that, but we're getting closer to the 80 goal. It'll be nice. I think we'll hit 80 way before we get 76, so then I can just strictly focus on fishing, which will be nice. Maybe the XP will be a little higher after that, because I have to cook every time on the way back. Pretty nice though. Still just AFKing. This is just such a chill grind in general. I really don't mind it. It just takes some time, you know. So probably see me with a fishing level in the next clip, I'm imagining. Yeah, we're pretty close. There is 71 fishing accomplished. Only 5 levels to go. We can now use crystal harpoons. That would come in handy here, to be honest. This is pretty slow, but I mean, it's so just like not click intensive that it's like not bad, but you know, 5 levels to go. About to hit 875 total too, which is pretty nice. I don't know what level we'll get first here. I'm guessing cooking is what you'll see me with next. Quick check-in on what our food situation is looking like, and we just hit 5,000 tunas. Pretty nice, honestly. We're also at 3.2k swordfish, which is awesome. We got a lot of fishing to go still. We're about to, or I guess we're not about to. We're pretty close to 72. We need like 600,000 more fishing experience or something like that. So we're going to get pretty high on these, honestly. This is going to be so nice. It's one of those things that I don't really think about because I was just like, oh, 76 fishing. But we're going to have like 10,000 tunas that we can use eventually for like things like Slayer, things like bossing on these early levels, which will be nice. Make it a lot easier not to die and actually keep my hardcore status. So that's pretty cool. Just wanted to check in on that because I don't think I've showed that in a while. So yeah, they're definitely stacking up in the bank right now. Why did I just log out? I'm sorry. Hey, there is level 72 fishing. Anything with that? Of course not, but we did get 875 total there, actually. Pretty cool. 6.8 million experience. You also got another beginner clue. There's no chance this is the one we need. No, it is not. It never frickin' is. 4 levels to go. Pretty close to a cooking level 2. It's actually starting to all come together. This is exciting. I feel like I've been here for like 100 hours. I actually have been here a while. I should probably figure out how many hours in total it's been, because it's been quite some time fishing these thingies, fishing the tunas and the swords of the fish. Yeah, okay, ending the clip. Coming up now on another cooking level in a second here. We'll be closing in on level 78 cooking. There it is. Pretty cool. We only got 2 left till 80. It feels like this grind is like not really coming to an end, but it's nice to get this done. We only got 2 levels left here, 4 levels there, so hopefully we can finish this out soon. And there is the funny number, level 73 fishing. We can now, oh god, don't even bring that island up around me. There's 73 though, a couple more to go, not really close to any levels. Coming up on a pretty chunky cooking level here, we're about to hit 79 cooking. There it is, that is nice to see. Only 1 more before the big level 80. We're close, never mind, I'm not that close to that level either. Ready to get this done, honestly. Ready to get level 80, ready to fish a shark and cook it so we can pick some new chunks out, but I'm happy that we are making more progress. Alright guys, and this is actually not a fishing or a cooking level. It is going to be a rant with Chunky, yay! But obviously if you don't care, skip ahead. This isn't anything super important. I just feel like I haven't really talked to you guys in a while, if that makes sense. I feel like it's just been a lot of level up clips, and I want to also reach out and have a conversation with you guys. Hey, how you doing? How's your folks? No, but seriously, what I wanted to talk about was just that on the last video I asked you guys for a little bit of ideas on new content to watch, a new series, because I was running out, and you guys had a ton of suggestions for me, which I really, really appreciate, because I get bored sometimes, especially doing this grind. I'm going to be honest, I've been at this for like, I guess, coming on 3 weeks now, on and off, and a pretty, you know, not like every day or anything, because I was gone a little bit, but been here a while, just fishing swordfish and tuna, and I'm ready to kind of wrap this up, but it has been nice being able to look at some of the content you guys recommended and get some more entertainment out of it, so I appreciate you guys doing that. I also wanted to do another question for you guys, because I like reading your guys' comments, obviously. For this video, I wanted to see what, oh my god, this camera angle looks awful, I'm sorry. That's a little better. So for this video, I wanted you to hear your guys' ideas for what boss are you guys most excited for me to kill in my scuffed newbie, probably gear and underleveled account in my hardcore name. Still a hardcore, by the way. But what boss are you most looking forward to me killing? It can be a Slayer boss, it can be even like a minigame boss if you want to see me kill like Temperos really bad or something. I'm just curious, honestly, what you guys want to see the most out of this account. I mean, obviously, like, something like raids is probably going to be hilarious in general, just because I don't know how to do raids, but I know how to do a decent amount of bosses in this game, and I was wondering what you guys were thinking. So write down in the comments, let me know what you want. Let me also know how handsome I am, how funny my videos are, how nice my voice is, you know, the usual. Subscribe, or I'm gonna shove a bird down Parody Pete's phone. Well, I didn't even realize, but it looks like we actually got another big swordfish. I was about to cook it. I was like, wait, what the heck? And then I'm looking at my inventory. We have another big swordfish. Glad I didn't just skip that dialogue. Let's see what we actually got this on. We've gotten a lot since the last one. Okay, so it's like pretty close to being on raid, I guess, because it's 1 in 2,500, and we've seen 2 in about 46, 50 or so. So that's not bad, honestly. We got 2 of these now. I guess I can put one in my house, and I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with the other one, honestly. There's not much to do, but that's cool to see. Wish it would have been the pet. That's only like probably 1,000 times rarer than the big swordfish, but would have been cool. Just trucking along. We're pretty close, honestly, guys. I am ready to get this done and roll another chunk. I am excited. It's a new day for me here, and things are looking good. I'm excited. Let's push towards this and finish this chunk, yeah. Well, this doesn't look like fishing or cooking, and that's because I'm actually mining a shooting star right now. So someone in my CC, there's obviously a million people here, so this isn't a great example, but someone in my CC told me that I should look at the shooting star Discord. His name, I'll actually just shout him out right here, VOLChunk, Volchunk, not sure how to say that, but said I should just check out some of the shooting stars in this Discord that I can actually look at, and they have locations, because the Remington mine is an area I can obviously access, and I'm not too far away from the mining guild. I would like to start, yeah, right here is actually the distractions, and I don't know why it's called it. That's like the Stardust shop, though. I think you guys probably all know that, but I want to start saving up some dust, because if I could get the Elven, or not the Elven Signet, I think it's called the Celestial Ring or something, Celestial Signet, from that shop, it gives like a plus mining boost. That would be cool, and I have to get it anyway, I think, in the future, because I have these that spawn in my area, maybe? I'm not sure, but either way, I'm just going to start doing these as I can, because this is like super AFK. Like, I just sit here, and then every once in a while I re-click. Hopefully we'll find some that aren't super packed like this. I'm actually at another one on a different account right now, and there's only one other person here, so this is kind of a bummer that there's like actually all of Gillinor here right now, but yeah, just gonna keep doing this. This is pretty AFK. I should probably actually get 60 so I can mine level 6 star. Yeah, maybe we should get the fishing and cooking first. That'll be on the back burner, but if you ever see me with Stardust, just know that I'm kind of doing this in the background. Boys, we are coming up on a really, really big cooking level. I am so excited for this. This is going to speed up fishing so much. It's one of the biggest grinds in this chunk, and it is just so nice to see this. It's going to be coming up any second now. There it is. Level 80 cooking has been achieved. We can now cook sharks. Wow. That is nice to see. I'm going to be honest, this grind has been taking a very long time, and hopefully this will speed up fishing. We're pretty close to 75 fishing right now anyway. Gonna try and get this done today. I'm excited. Thanks for our guys in the CZ for shouting me out. But yeah, 880 total, by the way. It's almost 7.5 million experience now. I'll have to look up how much we've actually gained in this chunk and how long. I feel like we've been in this chunk for like 100 hours and have gained like over 2 million experience. Easily. I can't show that, but anyway, I'll see you guys in a second with 75 fishing, hopefully. Let's get this done. Oh, what the heck? Did I just get another... It looks like I just got another big swordfish, honestly. I didn't even realize that that came in my inventory, because I'm just fishing really fast now, not really paying attention. But that is 3 now, I guess. 2 in the past 300 swordfish or so? Yeah, around 300 swordfish, so... Yeah, big spoon over here, definitely. I kind of spoon everything, honestly. I got the big bass and like 250 also, so yeah, I hope no one is watching this and is super dry on the giant swordfish, or the big swordfish, because... I got a couple you can borrow, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, any second now we are going to be coming up on a very big, very nice to see fishing level. There is level 75 fishing. I am so happy to see that. God, we can now catch the rokehead fish. It's over. Let's roll a new chunk. Where the fuck am I going? Anywho, that is 75 fishing. Only a casual 126,000 fishing experience to go. It's definitely faster without the cooking, but I mean, this is just so slow. I think in the next episode, the next clip, I'll probably have some giant rant of me talking about how long this took, how many hours, how much experience. Maybe I'll go take a shower, take a walk, and practice the speech for you guys. I don't know. Let's get this done, though. I've probably said it every single clip, but I am excited to roll a new chunk. This has been a very rewarding, I think, grind. It's also been very interesting at the same time, thinking about like the route that I've taken to 75 or 76 fishing and 80 cooking. I mean, who else really in their right mind starting, you know, it's probably like the free-to-play guide, I guess you would see, like bait fish until you can catch tuna, and then once I started catching tuna and swordfish, I did that all the way to sharks. And then I don't even know how the fuck I got 80 cooking, honestly. I cooked raw rat meat to level 50, and then I cooked sardines to 65, and then obviously this stuff to level 80, but it's been an interesting journey, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I think I've been downplaying how long this has actually taken. I've been here for like 2.5 weeks, honestly, on and off, and it's just been a lot. So let's get 76. Why am I logging out, dude? I'm so brain dead. Boys, as we are winding down on the 76 fishing grind. As you can see, I am 800 experience away. Let's do a quick recap on what we've actually accomplished in this chunk. I might get the level while I'm talking, but we started this chunk at 773 total level, and we are ending it at, it's going to be 882, meaning we gained 109 levels in this chunk. We also started at 4,650,000 experience. So we've gained nearly 3 million experience while in this chunk. And we also started this chunk when we were at 9 days and about, I think, 10 hours played. So we've been in this chunk for over 100 hours to complete this grind. We have gained 3 million experience and over 100 levels. Wow. I mean, this has been a big grind, but it's one that is really, I think, just good for this account, because now I have so much food. I can cook sharks. I have a high cooking level. Can't really burn much anymore, and I'm just, I mean, it doesn't feel like I was really in here that long, to be honest. Like, it was a long time, but like, this isn't hard, right? Like, this, I wouldn't even consider this really that big of a grind, because I'm just sitting here, and then I would cook eventually, and just, it wasn't that bad. But I'm always interested in how long this stuff actually takes. I'm going to obviously go to the bank too and show you guys all the raw fish we have and everything, because I think that's cool. It's all in one tab, every single thing we've gotten from this chunk. But we're so close, guys. Of course, it's 1 XP away, but oh, get the fish. I am so excited for this, and I'll fish the harpoon fish, or I'll get the shark right here after. Maybe a big shark on the first fish? I don't know. And of course, now I'm not catching a fish now that I need it the most, but that is okay. I am excited to roll another chunk. It is a good day, guys. Okay, enough milking. Here we go. 76 fishing is done. The last task for this chunk is done, and we can finally move on because we can now catch shark. Let's do it. There it is, guys. The raw shark. The first one that we caught. That only took like a couple minutes to catch, so super cool. Super fast and efficient method of catching sharks over here. Let's see if we can cook it on the first time, or the first try. 80 cooking, by the way. I don't know. I think there's a pretty high chance we'll get this, to be honest. I don't think I ever mess these up, right? And a cooked shark. Easy game. That is the chunk completed. Whew, that feels nice, guys. Let's take a look at the bank, actually, and see how much fish we've got in this chunk. It's been a lot. Wow. So this tab is worth 2.67 million GP. It only took 100 hours to get, so that's like, what, 200k an hour or something like that? No, even less than that. It's like 20k an hour. Fantastic. But obviously, kind of the lower tier fish is on top here, and then we make our way over to the 6,700 tunas, the nearly 5,000 cooked swordfish, and then obviously there's more down here as well that we were just not cooking because I already had 80 cooking and I couldn't be asked to do it. We'll do this later though. That's like, I think, over 200,000 XP banked, which is nice. Probably get me to 81 cooking eventually. 3 big swordfish. 1 in 2,500, and I got it in, what is this, like 5,600 or so, 5,700. Pretty spooned on those. Big bass, also done in only 200. Wow, pretty nice. I mean, that I don't want to milk this anymore, guys. I am ready to roll another chunk and continue on in our journeys. Let's go right into the chunk picker. Well, well, well. It has been quite a little bit of time since we've looked at the old handy-dandy chunk picker. Shout out to Chunk Picker V2 Source Chunk. Love you. This thing is awesome still. And I'm ready to roll a new chunk, guys. I don't know about you, but it has been quite a lot of AFK fishing, and you know, it's not bad, honestly. It's just like a lot of time, right? And I'm like, come on, let's get a little bit of action up in this guy. But anywho, obviously, a lot of stuff we need to talk about before I actually roll a chunk, so get ready for super long milking so I can make this video even longer, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, there are a couple things I do want to talk with you guys about. Okay, and we're back. Sorry, I don't know what just happened in that last clip. It like stopped recording. But either way, let's talk about the chunks that are rollable and which ones are scary, which ones aren't scary. Starting with number 13. So number 13 is the magic tree grind. We'd have to obviously get the 75 fletching, wood cutting, and what's the last one? Fire making. Jesus. Honestly, bring it on at this point. I'm not too worried about it anymore. If that's where they want me to go, so be it. I will do it. I'm ready. But either way, that is one of the scary chunks to be pretty big of a grind. Over here, these two chunks above, already the 20 and 16 aren't really a big deal. 23 technically shouldn't be rollable, I don't think, because I can't get into it, but I'm allowing myself to roll it right now because I'll need it for like Plague City. I don't know, that's kind of a weird chunk, but we're just going to let it be for now. Witch Haven would be one step closer to completing Sea Slug. Don't think it would be anything. These chunks down here, 21 and 17. 17 would be pretty good, actually, because we get a Fire Staff from the Necromancers in here, which would be nice. 21, I think I could maybe do Monk's Friend. I could also go visit Ainu because he's mining like 1,000,000 iron ore down here. But 15, I'm not sure if this would be anything. I know there's gold ore up here, but I'm not sure if there's any monsters or anything special in there. I don't think there is. Brimhaven would be interesting. I could do the agility arena and stuff. I'm not sure if I would have to do that all the way to 90 or not. I'd have to do a little bit more research on that. Fishing trawler is kind of scary, to be honest, guys. I didn't even think about this, but the fishing trawler is the only way I can get a manta ray. Like, manta rays are primarily through minigames, so I'd have to get about 4 million cooking experience, which is about 20,000 sharks, which is pretty freaking scary, to be honest, guys. I don't know how I'm going to tackle that, honestly, because that's a pretty big grind. We'll have to figure that out if we get it. 7 would be cool. I'd own my own banana plantation. Wait, can I even roll 7? I don't know if this is supposed to be rollable, actually. Hold on one second. Ah, yes. 7 is rollable because we have this amazing corner content down here in Remington. So that would technically be a nothing chunk if I got 7, which would be cool. 5 would give us an altar, and we could maybe get into this dungeon here. I'm not sure. We'd have to check that out also. I'll do that at a different time, though. 3 is nothing, but I'd actually get the charter ships down here, which would be nice, because I'm afraid to click on the Port Sarum one for the charter ships every time. Up here would all be, I don't think, anything super spectacular. 2 would allow me to start farming, I believe, but I'm not really crazy about that either way, so it's not a big deal. Intrana and 11 aren't big deals either, and then up here is, I just don't think anything crazy. 10's nothing really big, and 8 is nothing really big, I don't think. 24 would obviously allow us to start digging into Karen, which would be cool. We get Port Piscorius. I say that wrong every single time, but that would, I guess, start our journey into Karen. And then the last one is also a very freaking scary one, guys. It's the Wilderness Lever. And the reason this is so scary is because of the resource area right here. For those of you who do not know, there's a runite ore in there and also a magic tree. So we would have to get the 75s and the 3 skills, and then also get 85 mining and 85 smithing with a bronze axe, or bronze pickaxe. And that might honestly be our first exception in this series, if I got that, to be completely honest with you guys. So I'm just going to level with you guys really quickly. I've been, for a while now, because I've obviously been looking at my map, the mining guild is a very, very big part of a lot of Chunkman's grinds. You have to get the amethyst, you have to craft it, fletch it, and everything, and then you also have to get the 85 smithing. And I think this is where I want that grind to be. I don't think I want it in the wilderness area. I just don't. I feel like I would hate my life doing that. And this just makes more sense to me. So I don't know. I'll have to get you guys' opinions on that if I don't roll it. Or I guess if I do, I need your opinions on it too. But I just don't know how I feel about the grind with the bronze pickaxe and not Motherlode Mine or anything. I just don't think that's in the cards for this series. I'm not completely sure, but either way, I think that covers every chunk. The chunk that I want the most is probably either chunk 10 or chunk 20, because then we could make our way closer to the fishing guild and make our way closer to Sears Village. I would also like chunk 4 or chunk 2 to start making our way into Falador would be very nice. I would also like the Brimhaven chunk, because for some reason I really want to go into the Tazar area and camp like a ton of Tazars to get like the armor and the weapons. I just think that would look so sick, to be honest. And I know it is like the worst drop rate ever, and I know that I have 30 range and that it would probably take me months to do, but for some reason that just sounds super fun, and doing a fire cape with no prayer pots would probably be impossible because I'm not Rendy. But I digress, that sounds kind of fun. Either way, obviously chunk 17 would be cool to get 2, because I would get a fire staff and I could never auto-cast again in my life and save so much money because I'm actually so poor, but okay. I'm scared, honestly, guys. I'm really scared. This is the first time I'm actually rolling, and I'm sorry I'm milking this, it's not intentional. First time I'm actually rolling, and I'm like afraid of what we're gonna get, so let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, well, we got the first. I'm sorry, guys. I'm laughing because I forgot this was even rollable, but there is the pest control island unlocked. I technically can't go here yet because I have to unlock the thing, but I guess let's go check it out. I'm not sure right off the bat if there's any tasks here. Yeah, okay, oh wait, no, I have to actually lock it, but I don't think there's any tasks here, to be completely honest. I'm pretty sure this is just free real estate because it's a bunch of shops. But yeah, let's go check it out really quickly. Okay, and I believe we can actually use the pest control minigame teleport to get there. Okay, nice, cool, so we can. And I just wanted to say something. The more keen observers, I keep using that word, I don't even know if I'm using it right, but the more observant observers might have realized something in this chunk that I did not, that is actually probably the biggest unlock that we've gotten to date. You can see it on my mini-map right now, and this is honestly going to drastically change the way that this account goes. Oh, by the way, new music track unlock, Null and Void. But in this building, we now have access to an anvil that is right next to a bank. And you might be thinking, Chunky, why is this such a big deal? Like, there was other chunks that had anvils in them. The bank is right here. And this chunk is a free chunk for me because I don't have to do anything in this chunk. And the big thing about smithing that was making it so hard was that I didn't have an anvil. Now that I have an anvil, I can make myself mithril tools. Because I can get mithril bars from a paladin, technically. And I can also, eventually, way down the line, make myself adamant tools. Depending on how I roll these chunks in the future, this could make the magic tree grind ridiculously more efficient and easy, which is something that a lot of chunkmen don't have the privilege of getting. So having this unlock right now is insane. Another enormous part about this, which is why I think I'm even more happy about this. So another huge part about this is the fact that we already have all these bars banked and that we have like 300,000 arrowheads. I can make these all into arrows, basically steel, bronze, and iron. Get a ton of fletching XP. That'll actually get me, I did the math, it'll get me to level 50 smithing, I think 51 smithing, so that I can actually smith, oh Jesus, what just happened? I can actually smith the mithril axe. And I will have so many arrows for range training. This is like the best possible. I don't know how I've been so spooned on every single chunk that I've rolled so far, but like this could not have been gone better for me, to be honest. Like, I don't think there was actually a better chunk for me to get. Like, I'm so happy with this. There's nothing we can do here. I technically don't have to get 51 smithing in this chunk, so we can actually roll another, because the paladins drop a mithril bar, but since that isn't the primary way of getting it, I don't technically have to do it. I'm going to get 51. I'm just probably going to do it after we roll the next chunk, to be honest. But the other stuff here is just random shops and stuff. I obviously told you guys I'm not going to bother with the ruined arrow tips because we're going to get 75 fletching from the magic tree. So there is actually something cool here in here, though, that I just... Sorry, excuse me. These field rations are like... I have never seen these in my life before. So they cost 390 coins, apparently. They heal 10 HP, and you can use them inside of pest control and also outside of pest control. This is like the most random item ever. I just thought that was funny. It's just such dead content that I would have never thought about on this account. But I'm really happy we got this chunk, guys. Seriously, like I don't know how I'm so lucky that it's just everything is falling into place so well. This armor down the line too, I'm so excited to get. The novice boat's gonna kind of suck, but I think maybe for our first stream ever, let me know what you guys think. Some sort of pest control event with you guys could be fun to do, or even just like in a video in the clan chat. Shout out to the CC, by the way. I think there's a good amount of people in here right now. Shout out to the casual CC. We could do something with the pest control. I don't know, guys, but I'm freaking over the moon right now, excited with this anvil. Like, that is such a good unlock. Like, I'm probably gonna clickbait this video saying this unlock changed this series forever, and I'm not even trying to be dramatic, but this is actually such a game changer that I had no idea it could even unlock. Happy chunk, man, for sure. But I mean, we can just roll another chunk now, I think. So let's get right into that. All right, and we are back at the chunk picker. I'm obviously not going to pick every chunk. It is actually the next day since filming those clips for me, because I really wanted to think about a certain chunk and whether or not I wanted to even make it rollable. And that chunk is actually going to be this wilderness chunk. I've been talking about this with some people in the CC as well. And I just don't think this chunk makes sense for my series. So at first, it was just about the grind in it in itself. But the more that I think about this, once I pull the lever in Ardoin to get here, I can't get back. Like, I would have to finish this chunk while I'm in the wilderness, which I don't even know if I can do because I have to pay about 7,000 GP every time I enter here. So I would need a lot of money because every time I log out, you get put outside of it. And then I also would be risking my hardcore status and all the materials that I've gathered the entire time I'm out here. And it just doesn't make sense to me. So I don't know if any of you guys will object to this, but I'm just not going to make this rollable yet. I'm just going to relock that. I mean, it's not, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me to keep that. So we're gonna not mess with that. If anyone has a really big objection to it, let me know your reasoning. But again, this is the casual chunk, man. And the fact that I can't get back to any of my chunks from there, because I can't teleport in the wilderness either. and that I would just be stuck there with my hardcore and then have to make my way out of the wilderness eventually and hopefully roll the Edgeville lever. It just doesn't make sense to me, so we're not going to do that. Instead, though, we are going to be rolling another chunk. Obviously, the only new chunk that is now rollable is the pest control chunk itself, so we will see what happens. I thought a little bit more also about the Port Khazard minigame, and I don't know if I'm going to make myself cook the manta ray or not. I also was talking about this with some people in the CC, and they were actually surprised that I was even considering it. So maybe we'll just go for the full angler or like a certain amount of completions or something. I'm definitely going to get the fishing level to catch the manta ray, but I don't know if I'll do the cooking in that chunk or not. We'll figure that out, though. Let's pick another chunk. I think, again, the ones I want the most are 9 and 19. I don't think much has changed. Yeah, let's pick another one, guys. 3, 2, 1, go. Which one is that? Oh, Pog! I can't believe I just said Pog, but seriously, that is. I mean, that's one I just said I wanted. So I don't think if there's anything we actually need to do in this chunk, but let's just go check it out really quickly. And we have made our way over to the Catherby area. Let's quickly unlock this new chunk. Very happy with this. This is one of the ones I wanted, so very nice. Not sure if I'll get it. Oh my god, are those maple trees out of my face? But again, there's not much that we can do in this chunk. It wanted me to get a mithril mace, but I don't understand how that's my best in slot, so I'm not going to do it. So just another free chunk. Let's see if we get a music track from going in here. Anything? Oh, Camelot. Nice. Very nice. Now you can see I have not been over here, even though there's a ton of trees and unicorns and stuff. I've not entered this area yet. Obviously, we can't start any of the quests yet, but now we have another, I guess, stop for, like, Merlin's Crystal and stuff, and maybe a bank on PvP Worlds if I ever needed that for something. I'm not sure what I would, but either way, yeah, cool chunk. I guess we can go in the castle. There's not a ton really to do here, so I don't want to milk it too long. The main reason I wanted this chunk was just because it gets me closer to Sears without having to go through the magic tree area, and being in Sears would just be nice in general, just because eventually when I have to get 90 agility, I would like to have the Sears course unlocked. But sorry for those notifications. Look at all these cool knights. I always wondered why. I feel like their armor and everything is just so different than everyone else in RuneScape, but pretty cool. Hope you guys like spinning cameras. I think we can just roll another chunk. I don't know. There's really nothing else in here besides the mithril mace, and I think it was like a black kite shield, but I think we'd rather roll another chunk than that, to be honest. But kind of sick. Maybe I'll shoot a couple intros over here. This is a little nice area. Anyway, let's roll another chunk. So the more I'm looking at this map and realizing how like legitimately spooned I am, I don't know why this got unlocked, by the way. I think I just did that right now. Like, I literally could have not gotten a better chunk than this chunk, I don't think, out of all the chunks I have rollable. And then I followed it up into the exact chunk again that I called. So the past 3 chunks, really, 3 rolls, because I rolled the Catherby docks, which is the one I wanted, or the shores. Then I rolled the pest control one, which is amazing. And now I rolled this one, which is still good. I'm like the biggest spoon ever, to be honest. I also got the ruin shot. Okay, the spooning will probably continue. I'm just going to put this into the world right now. I want the Seekers one the most. I think it would be cool to unlock. So let's roll this chunk and see what we get. Wow, and that is also another amazing chunk. So let's go take a look at that. We can now get a fire staff, and we can also get, I think it's some Zamorak monk robes or something like that, which will help with our prayer and magic. So let's go take a look. I always would watch Slayer Brothers videos and be like, is it really that annoying walking area to area? And it freaking is. And I'm also so poor now. Seriously, this is ridiculous. Let's step into this new chunk, guys. Do I get a musical unlock for this? I do. Upcoming. Okay, cool. So there are a couple things I do need to get in here, actually. I can't do the Tower of Life quest, obviously, for those of you who don't know, because I think I need a construction requirement, and I think need some other stuff, too, that I just can't do yet. Not a big deal, though. Obviously, fairy rings are also locked now, but that'll... I'm not even going to say that'll come in handy. It'll come in handy eventually, obviously, but the real thing in here, though, is I believe in here there are some sort of Zamorak wizards of some sort? Necromancers, yeah. And so I need to kill them and get a Staff of Fire, a Zamorak robe top, and a Zamorak robe bottom in this chunk. And I am going to be going for this. Is it just... I have to figure out which one it is. But that is all we really have to do for this chunk, and then we can roll another. But this is a really massive upgrade. Seriously, it's going to save me so much money on runes for the fire runes. And then obviously... Jesus, why did I say it like that? Obviously, it's going to also help out with just not having to autocast. So, super happy with this chunk, honestly. Again, completely spooned. Super happy, though. Oh, it'll also help with high alchemy, and I guess if I ever, for smithing, want to do the superheat again, that'll be nice, because I'll just have the fire runes already. So, super cool. I'll come back to you guys once I get some of this stuff done. This is, like, the most obnoxious, like... NPC ever. He spawns a ton of these little zombies all over the place. There's like 5 of them. They disappeared now. Yeah, they're disappearing. But I'm like, can you stop? It's also multi-combat in here. Like, just die. Give me the drops. There is the first drop on the floor, the Zamorak Monk Bottoms. Very nice to see. This boss is actually +3 prayer and +7. Okay, wait, this is actually way better than I thought it was. Okay, very happy with this, actually. Let's go get the other 2 pieces. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. This boss is kind of obnoxious. This freaking NPC is kind of obnoxious. This guy just cannot keep his pants on around me. It's absurd. I mean, 4 Zamorak Monk Bottoms? Keep it in your pants, buddy. Seriously, buy me dinner first or something. I mean, give me your top, or at least. I don't even know how many kills we've done, but 4 of these so far. It's kind of funny. Well, hello there. Only a couple kills later, and we see the Zamorak Monk top coming in. Very nice to see. This is a ton of magic. +32 and +7. Okay, let's get the Staff of Fire, and we are fully a Necromancer. Yo! There's the Staff of Fire. Got this in like 80 kills, actually. It's a 1N128, so pretty nice to see. Because I'm getting mobbed by zombies. But that is this chunk done. I think this actually might not be a bad training area eventually, because these guys are just always aggressive, and I could maybe stand out here and let them spawn. But either way, that is this chunk done. I'm looking great. Actually, let me go do one thing really quick that'll complete this outfit. I'll be right back. So one thing that I did end up getting from killing this was actually Cosmic Runes, so I went ahead and made myself a Sapphire Amulet, and we also have a Ruby Amulet, so I think you guys know where this is going. It is time. Amulet of Strength. Amulet of Magic. Boom and boom. Bang. And now you're looking like an absolute wizard. I don't know which hat I like better. I kind of like the dark one, honestly. I look like an evil, like Zamorak Monk, I guess you could say. But I'm happy with this, guys. This has been a long time coming from this Amulet of Strength, too. That is awesome. I think this is the perfect way to end the video. I'm happy with what we've gotten done in this one. That is going to do it for episode 10, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making this one. We got to roll a ton of chunks. We're going to start at episode 11, obviously, by rolling another chunk because we can. We'll see what we get there. I don't know what it is yet, so hopefully it's something good. As always, if you enjoyed the content, please make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing, any feedback or advice in the series, you know, just how awesome I am in general. Anything always helps. I always like reading your guys' comments and trying to reply to everything I can. As always, join the casual CC, LikeEmChunky CC. We also have I guess we also have a clan. This is the French chat, but come join, hang out. Really good people in there. I really appreciate your guys' support. We're starting to get a really good community going, and it's really cool. Honestly, I'm really enjoying making these videos for you guys, and I'm just happy, guys. Honestly, I'm a happy chunk man. I just wanted to say this series is going great. I really appreciate all of you guys. I guess that's everything I have on my end. Episode 11 will probably be posted next Thursday. I don't see any hiccups coming unless I randomly have to leave again out of nowhere, which I doubt will happen. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is really all I have. I'm looking like an absolute champion right now, to be honest. This account is actually starting to progress, and it's really nice to see. So I will talk to you guys later. Peace and love. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your days, rest of your week, and also a great weekend. Love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later.